The first thing to remember is that the Volvo XC90 is not an SUV, but an SUV. Off-road, you can not only damage the uncovered power steering heat exchanger in the mouth of the bumper, but also overheat the Haldex clutch pump or fill in the transmission DEM module. This module, by the way, often becomes a victim not only of dirt, but also of thieves. It costs almost €2,000 and is removed at a time right on the street. The same fate often befalls block headlights. Automatic transmissions are one of the weak points. In order not to run into expensive repairs, you cannot neglect cleaning the radiator of the box and changing the oil every 60,000 kilometers. It is better to use original Volvo transmission oils. And in order not to destroy gasoline turbo engines, do not forget about changing the timing belt every 90,000 kilometers, which just coincides with the next MOT. Its interval, by the way, in 2008 was increased from 15 to 20,000 kilometers. And this now applies to everything, cars. Of the engines, he advised me to take a closer look at the gasoline atmospheric 6. Better yet, diesel. With proper maintenance and with normal fuel, problems with it will not arise for the longest time. And most importantly, when searching for a car, try to choose an instance with a known service history. It is not difficult to correct the mileage data, although they are recorded in several blocks at once. And even the Vita proprietary diagnostic system cannot find out about twisting. Engines. The 6-cylinder petrol turbo engine B6294T2 is good only in its fresh form. The atmospheric engine with a volume of 3.2 liters can be safely taken. He has already been ill with childhood diseases. Unlike turbo engines, aspirated 4.4, pictured, and 3.2 do not have a belt, but a more durable timing chain drive. The 5-cylinder diesel D5244T is the best choice for both economy and reliability. The Volvo XC90 has a crazy 6-cylinder turbo engine, but the extremely stretched 4-speed transmission interferes. It's no joke, the second gear on the Volvo spins right up to 140 km/h, and in the third the car goes to maximum speed. Volvo perfectly holds a high-speed straight line, perfectly passes turns. Here it is, a new generation of asphalt SUVs. Electronics keeps the car in tight rein, no slips, no drifts. And if the ESP system on the rival Volkswagen Touareg can be turned off completely, then on the Volvo, the electronics continue to interfere with the control process even when the deactivation button is pressed. But if Volkswagen goes through all the small bumps quite hard, then Volvo hardly sways on the waves and the little things go well. But even in the sand pit, Volvo could not overcome some of the obstacles. The XC90 can only take a steep climb on the move. There is not enough torque to start from a standstill. After all, there is no downshift on Volvo, and you won't go far on electronics alone, especially if you get into our Russian slush. Volvo XC90 is a typical modern SUV. There is nothing to do off the roads. Safety. In 2003, the Euro NCAP Volvo XC90 crash test earned a full 5 stars and was noted by experts as one of the safest cars for passengers. Frontal impact, 14 points out of 16, 88%. Side, and at all by 100%, 18 points. And the loads on the dummy during a side impact were among the lowest in the history of Euro NCAP crash tests by that time. However, the Volvo XC90 cares less about pedestrians. The result is only 10 points, or 28%.